Hey everyone, Katie here, back with another video. And today I'm just going to show you all how I pretty much do a Chipotle burrito bowl and how I meal prep them. So these are all of the ingredients that I use today, and I just want to show you all what I'm using. And if you are not good at slow roasting pork, this is a great alternative. It takes about 10 to 12 minutes to make, and I'm going to show you how. So we're going to get started with the chicken, and I'm going to slice my chicken up into pieces, and then cut them shorter. If you want to slow cook them, you can cook your chicken or whatever type of protein that you're going to use in a crock pot as well, and you can cook your chicken for about 45 minutes to an hour in the crock pot, and it will come out shredded, and you can shred it. It's so soft. And yeah, so that's another easy way. But I'm just going to cut mine up, and I'm going to season them and let it marinate for not too long, but long enough. But yeah, that's just me cutting up the chicken. I know, nothing too exciting. But anyway, while we're doing that, the next thing we're going to do is put the cauliflower in the microwave for about 7 minutes. Now, I love the fact that you can microwave cauliflower rice or any type of rice if you're not a rice person. The water is for the pork that we're going to cook. So the water has to be boiling before you toss it in. But this is me just putting all the chicken in bowls so you can season it. There's nothing spectacular or anything like that, but this is just me putting the chicken in the bowl so I can put a little bit of a marinade on it. And I'm going to show you what I season the chicken with in a minute, so you know what I season my chicken with. Now, you don't have to follow everything that I'm doing. This is just something that I like to do, and I definitely love garlic. Garlic has, like I said, a lot of health benefits, and so I use garlic and chili powder, cumin, a little bit of salt, pepper. With certain things, I try not to use a lot of salt, especially when I'm meal prepping for other people. I try not to use a lot of salt in my seasonings, and learn how to season food without salt. A lot of people use the pink Himalayan salt or sea salt, which is good. But I mean, pretty much season your meat to your liking. You know, this is no rules. You have to do this and you have to do that. And I don't want anyone to feel like they have to do, follow certain recipes or ingredients. This is just how I season my meat. And yeah, that's pretty much it. The last thing I'm going to do is put some olive oil on it and give it a little swirl in the bowl, and set it aside for not too long. And then we're going to put it in the pan and fry it up. But definitely make use of kind of multitasking in the kitchen. So while the water is boiling, cook the cauliflower rice, season the chicken, just making things easier on you in the kitchen as you go. Because like I said, I don't want to be in the kitchen all day. So the water should be boiling, and we should go ahead and put the meat in the water. Make sure your water is boiling before you put the meat in. Well, this is pretty much the pork. So and I'm going to make sure it's submerged in the water well enough. But it was starting to boil, so I was like, well, let me go ahead and put it in and let it start cooking. But this is a jewel. Seriously, check it out. I got it from Kroger. So I'm just frying up some veggies first. I love veggies with my chicken or any type of protein that I'm using. And I usually get the seasoning blends from Walmart, or you can get it from Kroger. It's just celery, onions, and bell peppers, and they're already chopped up, which is good if you like to save time in the kitchen. So that's definitely something. If you don't have time to chop every vegetable up before you put it in a saute pan, check that out. It's called seasoning blend, and that's what I'm using now. So yeah, you can see it has onions, peppers, and celery also in this as well. I know in New Orleans they have like a Holy Trinity that they use. So this is pretty much kind of like my Holy Trinity that I use when I'm cooking anything. Really, I put it in my soups, and when I'm pretty much making anything, you will see me using this a lot. If you don't want to use any vegetables, that's fine. You don't have to. Like I said, you don't have to use or go by exactly what I'm doing. I added some minced garlic to this. Like I said, garlic is life. If you don't believe me, Google it. And just see the health benefits of garlic. Like, y'all, do not sleep on just superfoods or natural foods that benefit us wholeheartedly without us even really knowing. So we're going to get the chicken going. And I think you're going to see me add some paprika in here because I totally missed that when I'm putting this chicken in. I was like, I put everything in, and when I thought about it, I went back to put some paprika in. So I'm going to put some paprika in. So I'm getting all the chicken in the pan. And this is going to take this chicken no time to cook. When I say no time, I mean no time to cook, okay? Just watch it, make sure it doesn't burn, but see, it's already starting to cook. So yeah, just gonna cook the chicken up, and make sure you're checking on your other meats, your rice, and cleaning up any other dishes that you've used. This is me adding the paprika I told you about. But yeah, look at that. So pretty, so pretty. Does anyone just look at food and automatically get happy? I do. This is such a bad thing, but sorry, food makes me so happy. It does. So while that's cooking up, we're gonna check on the meat, and when you see the pork, you're gonna actually see it cooking. Here it is. There's a picture of it cooking, and you can actually see the meat cooking. I was so shocked and surprised, and y'all are going to be too when you see the end result. But this is the cauliflower that I'm using. You can use Green Giant, Bird Eye, has different flavors of cauliflower rice. We don't have a Trader Joe's where I'm at, so it's like I'm either going to check out the Costco or Whole Foods and see what kind of cauliflower rice that they have. But like I said, in your burrito bowl, of course you can use white rice and you can use brown rice. But if you are on the keto diet, the cauliflower rice is definitely your best choice. If you are on a low carb diet, brown rice is your best choice. And this is some of the seasonings that I'm putting in it just to give it some type of flavor. But you can definitely use brown rice or cauliflower rice. Definitely if you're on a keto or low carb diet, it's really good and it's really clutch. So once I set that aside, got the meat out, and like I said, it only takes about 10 to 12 minutes when it's in the in boiling water to cook. And y'all, look at this. Look at this. It smells amazing. The meat is so tender, so juicy. It's cooked. And if you're scared about pork, sometimes you can let it cook a little longer, but it's in that bag, and it's just, look at that. Look at that. I told you, I was so shocked and surprised at just how well this came out. So we're going to get everything together and assemble it how we need to. So here's a picture of the chicken that I cut up earlier with those spices and vegetables on it. Looks good. We're going to use that, and Then I'm going to show you again the pork. And I got that from Kroger, you all. But I will check Walmart and see. But Kroger already has it kind of already pre-made with its own sauces. Sorry. So we're just going to assemble everything for meal prep wise. And don't worry, I'm definitely going to fix me a bowl later. But here is the cauliflower rice. And we're gonna do black beans. You can do black beans or pinto beans, whichever beans that you prefer. So with this, I'm definitely gonna do chicken in one and pork in the other, just so I can have some variety. And you can also do this too, but definitely if you want all chicken, do all chicken. If you want all pork, do all pork. They have a recipe on Google, and you can look up the Chipotle recipe for sofritas. I hope I'm saying that right, but that's like the vegan option that's they season the tofu. So you have your options, and definitely, of course, steak. I couldn't find any steak. The steak that I wanted wasn't at the store, so I just left it there. But anyway, you can use black beans or pinto beans, corn. And I got the Fiesta style corn because it has peppers and green peppers and red peppers in there, and it already has kind of like a spice to it. And you can pick up the gallo, any type of salsa that you want to use. But yeah, if you're on the keto diet, you're definitely going to skip out on the beans and the corn. People really don't pay attention sometimes to those sneaky carbs, and beans and corn is definitely one of the carbs that you will have to watch if you're on a keto diet, because it will take your body out of ketosis if you eat I think it's over 20 or 30 grams of carbs, and beans and corn definitely have that in there. So I just cut up that romaine lettuce, and I'm putting it in too. But here's everything all prepped, and I'm going to show you how it looks. So here is the pork and the chicken with everything. And of course you can add avocado, sour cream, salsa, anything that you really want to add to it. But because I'm hungry, I couldn't wait. I had to fix me a bowl and add my salsa. I'm probably one of a few people in America that do not eat avocados. I tried. I promise I tried. I'm just not an avocado girl, and it's just not going to happen. But here's a picture of everything and how everything came out meal prepped. And of course, after I meal prep, I have to stamp it and seal it with my Precious logo, and just let people know what they have. I just like to be kind of in uniform, but this is pretty much everything, and I hope you all enjoyed my video today. Can't wait to do some more. Thank you all for watching. Please subscribe and comment. Thank you.